Casey, on the goal, did you as Tobin got to that ball, did you make a run into the 6-yard box then, or you just describe what you did prior to the ball coming to you?
Yeah, I just saw Lucy going down the side, and Anson's always wanted us to slash defenders, so I just sprinted in front of my defender, and she passed it right in my path, and it was pretty much a 2-yard finish.
Oh, it was 2 yards, I'm sorry.
Was there any point in the game where you got maybe a little bit frustrated with as far as the runs you're trying to make and what they were doing?
Yeah, I think we were a little frustrated, but we were used to taking lots of shots, and we just kept taking them and paid off eventually.
Casey, what is it about Notre Dame? You had 4 goals in the last 3 games against them.
Well, we usually play them, and we play them in NCAAs a couple times, and I think around tournament time, everyone kind of gets excited, and it happens to be me in the lucky place at the right time. So I don't think there's anything different about how I'm playing against them.
Coach, could you speak to the play of Lauren Folks for the Irish? I know a couple years ago you came out to South Bend and she was actually playing midfield, and you were really impressed with her that day, and you had recruited her, and now she's played defense and forward for the Irish. And
yeah, I walked up. I found 2 players after the game. And usually, when we play a team, I walk up to the kids that I recruited just to congratulate them. Lauren was one of our top recruits coming out of high school. I really liked her. I really liked her mom. I was telling Lauren that I put her mom in the top 5 parents of all time. I was doing a clinic somewhere in Nebraska, and Lauren was one of my young clinicians. And I was trying to work something where she was shooting a ball from the top of the box, and she couldn't hit the frame to save her life. And her mother came up to me after the clinic and said, "Well, Anson, I guess that's it. I guess you have to scratch her off your recruiting list." And for a parent to have the confidence to come up and say something like that when so many parents are obviously trying to build their kids up, I just thought that was a wonderful comment. And I watched her play not only for Notre Dame, but I was a fan of the U20 team that won the World Championship, and she was one of the elite players on that roster. I'm just a huge fan of hers, and today, she was an absolute warrior. In fact, I think near the end of the game, you might ask her, but I think she worked so hard, I think she had calf cramps at the end of the game. But she was all over the place. She can play literally anywhere. She can play up front, she can play in midfield, and obviously at the end of the game, she was making it very difficult for us to score by playing in the back. I think she's one of the collegiate game's top players.
You alluded to Stanford yesterday. Can you kind of talk about them?
Excuse me?
You alluded to Stanford yesterday.
Yeah, Stanford has just a really special team. They're an impossible matchup. You can't really key on any one player to slow down their scoring. They've got 3 or 4 girls that can light it up. 2 or 3 have lit it up in terms of number of goals already this season. They have speed in the back. They have speed up front. They've got speed in midfield. They've got depth up front, depth in midfield, depth in the back. This is just a superb Stanford team. And honestly, we're looking forward to playing them just because we think they're an elite team. We played them last year at Stanford, and they played us very well. I just think they're an extraordinary team with tremendous talent. And, I'm hoping we can match up with them on Sunday.
Ashley, can you talk about the opportunity that lies ahead Sunday for this group and getting a chance to play one more day?
Yeah, we have a bunch of seniors on this team, and we love playing with each other every day, and to be able to have this opportunity and continue hanging out with this team is really special to me. This is obviously my 5th year, but it's just something that's so important to me, and I want to be here through the end. And my team has to come to play because it's not going to be easy. We have to be on our A game. I got the chance to play with a bunch of Stanford girls this summer on my Pally Blues team. And just like Anson said, it's going to be tough to match up with them. There's so many key players, both offensively and defensively. So my squad's going to have to bring it, and we're prepared to do it.
Is there anything unique about that balance of front line? Is there what they are, the challenges they
flat back 30?
Yeah, it is going to present all kinds of challenges. But we do make slight adjustments against the three front, but we'll certainly play our three back against their three front. It's basically, two teams, charge of the light brigade. We know the risks that are inherent in the flat three system. I'm one of these coaches that in clinics preaches the three front. I encourage all coaches at every level in the girls and women's game to play a three front. I think it's the best way for women to play. The majority of losses we have in our history have been against three fronts, and certainly a three front that Stanford's going to throw at us with pace and skill in all three positions is going to present a wonderful challenge. But this isn't life or death for me or the girls. This is a sport. It's going to be a spectacle. There's going to be a lot of attacking, and I think that's what our game needs. I think our game needs teams that are willing to attack. We're going to attack. Stanford's going to attack. So hold on to your hats.
Rachel, a lot's made of the three in the back, but obviously you have a veteran goalkeeper behind you that is key for making quick decisions. Can you talk to that, how the role that Ashlyn plays for you guys in the back?
Playing in front of Ashlyn is awesome because she understands our personalities and she knows that I'm a sensitive player. She knows not to yell at me directly. So she knows each one of us. And
she yells at you indirectly?
And so it's nice to play in front of her because she's so experienced, and especially with Whit and Christy because they're so experienced. And to be able to play with them because they're all three seniors, it's just awesome. I told Ash one day, like, it's so easy to play with y'all because I'm a junior, and so I know every game could be their last. So I work hard for them every game.
And Ashlyn, could you speak to how the struggles you went through with the injuries, and now you're about to play for a third national title, what you're feeling now as you come through it all?
Well, I'm a better person because of it. I had to build a lot of character through my first couple years, and it wasn't easy. It's made me a stronger person, it's made me a stronger player, and I feel that I'm playing great right now, and I'm confident in my abilities, my team, and my backs. So I'm excited for this challenge.
Any other questions for coaches and student athletes? Thank you.
It's outrageous.